Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a John Doe, unidentified male found in Weber County, Utah. It says ages 30 to 50 years old. Estimated year of death says 1987, but estimated PMI says years. So I'm a bit confused there. 5'7", cannot estimate the height. Body was found September 15th in 1987. So does that mean that they've been dead for years, or does that mean they died in 1987? Okay, so then skeletal remains and personal property were found in rural canyon area. Head not recovered, torso not recovered, one or more limbs not recovered, one or both hands not recovered. Not recognizable, partial skeletons only. Does that mean it could be one of those John Does that could be male or female? Yeah. Because, if they have a Jane Doe and they're not sure if it's a John Doe or a Jane Doe, sometimes they list it under male. So I'm confused about that too. So nail clippers, leather wallet, 6 metal coins dated 1935 to 1956, which means that it has to be after 1956. An ink pen with a plastic barrel, a .32 caliber Remington ACP cartridge. Does that mean that somebody was shot and that's the cartridge that's left over from somebody being shot with the remains? I don't know, right? Large caliber, undeformed, unjacketed, round-nosed projectile rifling markings have left-hand twist. 3 plastic buttons, zipper closure with USA and Talon stamped on it. Hardshell glass case with velvet lining. 1 pair of glasses with gold partial wire rim. Frames with clear lenses. 1 pair of glasses with gold partial wire rim. Frames with dark lenses. Do they go over the top of each other, or do you switch one out for day or night? When it's got the prescriptions, like they had 50 in one eye and 25 in the other. Okay, so the glasses were made by Bosch and Lomb. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is that how you pronounce that? After 1945. But we've already decided that has to be after 1956 because they had the coins. So it has to be after 1956 and before September 1987. And then they've got the shoe soles. So could it be a female? And here's some of the images, okay? If it'll load. There's a shoe sole. And what size is that? Is that a pretty small foot? I wish they had what size it was. There's a ruler. So that's what, 11 inches? Now I want to measure my foot to see how many inches long my shoe is, to see what size 11 inches is. Wait. What size shoe is 11 inches? Oh yeah, I don't think that's right. Alright, we'll forget that. Because they're 5'7", they're not going to have a big foot. Okay, so then I'm thinking if it's female, this lady went missing. She was 39 years old. She went missing August 11th, 1985. That's 2 years. That would be years. 2 years prior, right? She went missing in 1985, South Ogden, Utah. 39 years old. 5'5" to 5'7". After testifying a couple months after testifying at a grand jury, she disappeared. And how far is she from Weber County? Well, it looks like Ogden is only 10 minutes away from Weber County. So, if the John Doe could be female, I'm wondering if it could be her. I don't know if she wears glasses or not. No, who's going to take a picture with glasses on? Okay, so then we have this one, and he's a male, but it said 30 to 50 years old, pre-50, and he is 54. But it says 5'7" to 6'1", so I don't know if he's 5'7" or 6'1", right? And he went missing from Salt Lake City in 1977 under suspicious circumstances. All 3 of his vehicles were left at his apartment. 3 vehicles. And that's 45 minutes away, right? So that's further away. I wanted to look at the glasses too. So there's the glasses. Wow. And here's some of the other things. Can't really see the coins too good, but I don't know if it would help me to be able to see them better. So is it definitely a male from the bone fragments they have? Or could it be a female? I have questions. So then we go looking for any other Jane Does or John Does. And there's this one, but he went missing from Springdale, Utah. There was a flood. He was by the Virgin River. And he's only 17, so he's a little bit too young, even though he's 5'7". We have this one, and it says 5'6" to 6 foot tall, so they don't know how tall he is. So I don't know if he's 5'7". Ketchum, Idaho is pretty far away. 28 years old. The age was 30 to 50, which would make him too young and him too young, right? They found his abandoned vehicle at Coral Creek Road. Okay, and this one's too young, and it's all the way in Idaho, but he's 5'7". Jose Garcia, 1976. Stopped writing to his family, and friends said he was killed, but no one came forward with any information. Why? Okay, so then we have this one, Mary Catherine Miller, Provo, Utah. She was 46 years old. She's about the right age, and 5'5" to 5'7", so she's probably about the right height and about the right age. So a man and a wife riding a motorcycle came in across her mother's late model Honda Civic on a remote dirt road, leaving from, and this is kind of a ways away, right? I don't know. But if they killed her in one place, and if somebody killed her, because I was thinking maybe she got lost or injured or hurt on the trail, right? But if that was her remains, then that's kind of far away. So I don't, to be hiking, right? Because it would take you a ways. Salt Lake City to, no, it'd be Weber County to, what is that, Mount something or other? Mount. Okay, here we go. So that's like 2 hours, and hiking it would be further. Driving it wouldn't be, but I don't know. So could, maybe it's her. If it could be female. I don't know if it could be female or not. You know, there's really not that many people that are 5'7" that went missing in that area that are listed as missing, but maybe it's somebody that went missing. I don't understand if they had to die close to that year or if it, how many years it could have been. Vicky Annette Smock went missing 1986. She's only 25 years old, and it said 30. 5'7" to 5'8". She was last seen in Salt Lake City, Utah, dropped off at a Greyhound bus station. So, being that, and he's 32 years old, that's all the way in Reno, Nevada, but he was 5'7". Because I went to try to find somebody, and like, I'm all the way in Reno, Nevada, looking in 1961, because I'm having trouble finding anybody that was about that height in that area that went missing. So, if you have any information, and I would like to know, could it be a female, or does that, is this one, because I know if it could be a female and they're not sure, they list it under the males. But this doesn't say unsure, it says male, so I'm not sure. So it's probably a male. And then I'm not sure about the year. So if you know, please let me know. Please leave some comments. But if you have any information about who this could be, maybe you have pictures of a loved one that went missing wearing these types of glasses in some of the images. And then you're like, oh yeah, my loved one went missing and they had glasses that looked like that. You know, maybe you knew somebody that went missing that had glasses and things that look like that. So if you have any information, please contact authorities. And please feel free to leave comments. Don't forget to pray for their loved ones. And have a blessed day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.